Welcome back to the Abby Cakes YouTube channel. Today we are going to be making a fall message cake. So I'm sure you've seen these kinds of cakes going around on social media. They're like the perfectly cut out letters and words that are on the front of the cake. And I've been avoiding it for a long time because I thought it was really intimidating, but it actually wasn't. It just requires a little bit of patience. So I'm gonna explain to you what I did today, and then I'm gonna put my letters onto the cake and show you how I do it. So first thing that you are going to need is a Cricut machine or something of the sort that can cut out letters exactly like you want them. I used edible paper. So you just show you, I've got a whole pack of paper here. Initially, when I was prepping for this cake design, I wanted to do black letters. And what I first did was printed black letters onto a white edible image sheet and then went to cut them out. But if your machine isn't perfect or you didn't put your paper on there perfectly and it doesn't line up 100%, you'll see a little bit of the white outside of the black printed letters. So for that reason, I chose to go white today, and because I can't get any of the black sugar sheets anywhere. They're sold out everywhere right now. So let me just show you. One of my sheets here is just a blank edible image sheet, and I especially love this one because it's lined up all the way to the end of the paper. Instead of going in a little bit and leaving a little bit of the plastic to the side, I can literally just line this up right on my Cricut mat and then put it into the Cricut. So this is what it looks like. When you cut out on the Cricut, it looks just like this here, and then you've got to go back. Over here is how it looks right after it's cut. And then you've got to go back out with your weeding tool to weed out all the letters. Okay, so we've got our buttercream iced cake. I've got a little bit of gold splatter on here. It's very fall, so it's gonna go with my message that I'm putting on there. And just a quick tip, I would definitely start with like the center words when you are adding things like that to a cake, and then work your way out, as I'll show you how I'm going to do it. That way it's centered and everything kind of flows, as opposed to putting like the left side of the word on, going down to the next line, trying to start on the left again, and then it's not centered. So we're gonna start in the center here. All right, so fall is my second favorite F word. I'm actually gonna start with favorite. And I'm gonna pick up with my tweezers here. These are tweezers that are specific to Cricut or using a machine like that, but you could definitely use just some cake tweezers. So I just laid it on there, and I'm actually not even going to, like, I didn't use any buttercream or any piping gel or anything to adhere it. It's just sticking very nicely. All right. So these tools are really nice because they have little points, they've got little curves, and they can really move everything around just like you need it. Okay, there we go. That's the first word. So that's kind of my center point, and I'm gonna work above it now. My sentence here, or on this line, is gonna be is my second, and I'm gonna go right in the middle and place my S for second, and then my Y for my, and then kind of work out. So I think minus the time this is taking, I'm gonna like the look of this best. All right, let's add our Y. And the nice thing is once you set them on here, you still have a little wiggle room to shift up, down, or sideways. So this one I'm gonna come down just a little. Okay, so our message is on here, the letters are on, and it went pretty smoothly. I will say majority of the time, like once I got in a groove, it was basically picking up with the tweezers, setting onto the cake, and then using the weeding tool to finish placement, push it around wherever I need, and then stick it on. But yeah, I mean, it really didn't take that long. It just requires a little bit of patience. So I'm just going to add some flowers onto the cake to finish it off. Nobody is eating this cake, so we're not gonna take the time to wrap these in floral wire. We're just gonna put these in here. I was able to find these cute little pumpkin like flowers in the floral department, and so we're gonna stick it on here to really make it fall. So we are all finished. Fall is my second favorite F word next to food. I think it totally goes with the cake. It all came together really nice with the flowers, a little bit of dried floral, and the message looks really, really good on there. It looks very clean. The one thing I was worried about was the buttercream seeping through, and it definitely hasn't yet. I think working with a chilled cake is key. And that's pretty key for anything actually that you're doing when you're decorating. So yeah, it's all finished. Please let us know if you get to try it. If you have any other tips, don't forget your tools for weeding and applying. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.